Joined now on the broadcast by former Screaming Eagle forward Brad Gallant, a native of the other island over in PEI. I guess that's where we'll start off. Brad, the fans will want to know, what are you up to right now?
I actually have a job with the PEI government now. That's located in Charlottetown, so I actually live in Charlottetown now.
How did it be that you came to play for the Eagles? You were a free agent. You weren't drafted. How did that process unfold?
The way it worked out, I was playing Junior A with the Summerside Capitals. I think at the time, Pierre Letendre was his name. He was one of your guys' scouts. He scouted me. He got me signed with you guys that winter. And then I came to tryouts that following summer, and then I made the team.
You were a member of the team in 2007 that went on a very long playoff run. I know it was disappointing. A lot of the guys still think about that. But tell us about the run. The team was really hot, 8-1 on home ice. What can you tell us about that 2007 team? Special group of guys.
Yeah, for sure. That was by far one of my favorite years of hockey. We were good there before the trade deadline started, and then Pascal Vincent at the time was our coach GM. He picked up some good players. He picked up Luc Bourdon. We were hot, and we came right in hot at the playoff time too. And I remember we were up 3-1 there in Val-d'Or, and I thought we were going to be able to seal it off at home, but didn't work out that way, and we went back to Val-d'Or and lost 2 straight. It would have been nice to go to Lewiston and maybe win the finals, but it was still a good year and a good experience for myself.
I think enough time has passed now that some of us can say Lewiston may have been happy that they didn't have to play Cape Breton in that series. You made part of your name as a scrapper. You seem to have a good ability for the right time to pick fights. I remember Game 4 against Bathurst, the second round, you got in a fight that kind of seemed to turn the game around. Was that something you were conscious of, trying to fight for your team to build momentum?
Yeah, well, I remember I had a really good relationship with Pascal Vincent at the time, and he knew that I knew when to fight. I wasn't going to go out fight whenever it didn't need to be. I played a little bit too. I played in the third line. I remember my line mates were Jonathan Beards and Robert Slaney. Whenever we were down a goal or something like that, Pascal didn't even have to tell me. He just knew that I knew that we needed a little boost, and that's usually whenever I would fight.
You mentioned you get to move up to the third line your second year. How did that feel to be able to contribute a little bit offensively in that last season? Certainly that third line was an important part of the team.
It was great to produce. I think I had 15 goals that year, I think it was. And I know I fought too, but it was nice to get your name on the score sheet and contribute in other ways besides the fighting and the rough play.
I know you probably enjoyed your time in Cape Breton, but you also got to play that last year of your Q career in PEI in your home province. So what did that mean for you?
That was very special as well. I enjoyed the playing in PEI my last year. We didn't have that great of a year, but still it was a very positive year. It was good to finish my 20-year-old year in my home province.
But you played a few games in the pros in Texas. What was that experience like? And did you consider continuing a pro hockey career?
I did. I went down there, and it was a very bad timing. Whenever I went down, that was a lockout year. So a lot of players were filtering down. It was good, though. I didn't have as much pressure on myself to stay there and play because I already had my university background. And I ended up coming home, and I got a job right away with the government in PEI. It worked out for the best, and I'm very happy with what I'm doing now. And I'm expecting a baby boy, too. Very happy for that, too.
Well, congratulations. And lastly, I'll ask you about your time at St. Thomas University. How did you find the hockey in the CIS, and how did your schooling help you transition into what you're doing now?
The West, a lot of people say it's a hidden gem league. You know, you see a lot of players from that league go on to play pro, actually. And I would have to say it's right there with, like, East Coast level hockey. My schooling actually helped me get the job that I have right now, so I'm very fortunate that I went and got my university degree in criminology. When I came into my 20-year-old year, I had to decide if I was going to go to university or go play pro, and I think I took the right path because I'm pretty happy with where my life is right now.
Well, I think the fans will be happy to hear that. Enjoyed watching you play. While you were here, thanks for this, Brad. Best of luck. And congratulations on the baby.
Yeah, thank you. No problem.
That's Brad Gallant joining us here at the intermission. You're listening to McDonald Auto Group Screaming Eagles Hockey, 1270 CJCB.